Alright boys and girls, welcome to the Daily Crack today. And yesterday I spoke to people trying to gain muscle or put on lean mass and stuff like that, and particularly kind of talking to a male audience. But I got a couple of comments back on those videos regarding what do females do when they're going through menopause and pre-menopause and stuff like this. Now, disclaimer, this is not a subject I am an expert in any way, shape or form. I'm going to give you my opinion, give you some of the facts that I have I've researched and read into. If I get stuff wrong, don't be afraid to let me know and give me your feedback in the comments below. But basically, I'm gonna kind of go through some of the things that happen. I've taken notes. I have a lot of notes here because I'm gonna try not get this shit wrong. I'm gonna try and give you as many facts as possible. So, a lot of things change in a woman's body going through menopause and pre-menopause. Menopause is basically when the period stops. Yes, and I'm going to use language that maybe some of you would be offended by, but I fucking don't know how else to explain it. So if you don't like it, fuck off. And boys, this is definitely a video for you to listen to as well, because during a time like this, it's very important for you to understand what's going on with your missus. All right, so let's get into it. The menopause is when the period stops. Now, this can be between the age of 40 and 50, or even further out from 50 to 60. But the premenopause can be very long in the lead up to that. And there's a lot of changes, a lot of hormone imbalances and stuff that's going on. Particularly a decrease in hormone levels during menopause that can cause a lot of things in this time. And some of those hormonal changes can cause night sweats, mood swings, and of course weight gain. Now it's known that a menopause is when a female hasn't had a period in over 12 months. So that's when you know that's when you're in the stage. But that, as I said, that period and the lead up to that can be a long period. It can be fucking 10 years where the period is slowly stopping over time. Now, during this time, because your hormone levels are dropping, like for example estrogen, that's going to cause fat storage. There can also be a loss of muscle mass, so that's going to create an imbalance, the amount of calories that you burn at rest during the day, that's going to have an effect there. So that can also cause fat storage, and also the way you sleep can be affected. Sleep gets worse, or maybe it's been bad the entire time. During this period, or for most women, first of all, what I'll tell you ladies is talk to your partner, because we don't have a fucking clue what you're going through. So I think an important element here would be to talk to your partner. Get him in the picture of what's happening, so he can understand and he can work with you on that. Because fucking we're fucking dumb animals at the end of the day, and we don't register when there's changes and stuff. A lot of the time we're kind of like, what the fuck's going on here? And if there's a little bit more understanding from his side, maybe things will be better for you on your side. But it's about having the conversation. Don't just throw a book at him and say, read that and fucking understand what I'm going through. That won't work. Talk to him, sit down, listen, this is what's happening at the moment, and this is what I'll be going through. And guys, understand this, that you're in this for the long haul. This isn't going to be an overnight thing or a couple of weeks thing. This is going to be something that'll last a while. So listen, work with your missus, work with her, simple as. All right. So, a big reason why there's weight gain during this time, this is kind of the subject I want to talk about today more than anything else. When you have your period, you burn more calories. Your body, your metabolism speeds up during the week leading up to your period and during your period. So you can actually eat more food during this time. If you're currently having your period, you burn more calories in that week. Now, you understand this, that you understand there's good calories and bad calories, but what's happening in your body during this time is you're craving sugars. Your body needs a boost in serotonin and dopamine. So to get that, you can sometimes bite into a bar of chocolate, and that will give you your serotonin and your dopamine fix just like that. So you can definitely get away with eating more food on the just before your period and during your period, but then afterwards you get a dip again in your metabolism. The long and short of it is, you gotta have a calorie deficit at a certain period of time. Now, of course, when your period stops, your metabolism slows down and it stays down there. So the best way to lose weight would be with a calorie deficit, but not completely restricting your calories, full stop. For females over the age of 40, my recipe for you to lose weight would be build more muscle. If you're going to build more muscle, you're going to be able to burn more calories, and you're basically speeding up your metabolism. That would be the key. There's a couple of good diets out there that will work with hormones and stuff like that. Like the paleo diet is a very good diet because that focuses on balancing hormones. What else have I wrote down? Don't restrict your calories too much, because you're restricting your calories too much. That will aid in you losing muscle mass, because your hormone levels are dipping down. Your muscle mass will want to decrease. So if you're losing your muscle mass, that's a bad thing, full stop, because that is your way of burning calories. That is your way of maintaining a good weight. So what do you need to do? You need to make sure you're feeding your muscles correctly. So you need to be eating good proteins, a higher level of protein, good quality protein. You need to be getting into your system, and you need to be training in order to build muscle. Now, that doesn't mean need you to turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger. No way, Jose. That's not what I'm saying. But you need to train in a way that creates resistance against the muscles, that strains them, that makes them stronger. So lifting weights, ladies, is fucking important. Especially as you get older. So don't be afraid of a barbell. Don't be afraid of dumbbells. If you want to lose that weight without having to restrict what you eat on a ridiculous level, fucking lift weights. It's the fucking key to this. That's what's going to help. Is it going to happen overnight? No, it's fucking not. But if you're consistent with it, it will work for you. It definitely will. Watching what you eat is always important. Listen, if you want to avoid the cravings, you got to make sure up here is feeling good. So you need to boost your serotonin and your dopamine. Simple ways to boost your serotonin and dopamine: exercise, get into the gym, get out in the sun, eat healthy fats. Fats are your friend. Eat healthy fats, olive oil, fish oils, all that sort of stuff. Fucking proper butter. Use healthy fats. Fats don't make you fat. Sugars make you fat. Fats don't make you fat. Sugars make you fat. Have a coffee. Meet up with your friends for a coffee. Have conversations with your friends. Have fun with your friends. Serotonin, dopamine, feeling good. Whoop, 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 whoop. Achieve tasks. You know, even if it's like weightlifting, great way of achieving tasks. Start trying to build up your back squat. Start trying to squat more. You know, small achievable goals. Don't make it about weight loss on the fucking machine. Make it about getting fucking strong. So listen, that's been my take on what you can do for going through premenopause and menopause. If I have gotten, if you're in the know and I've got my information wrong, please put it in the comments. Let's start a conversation. Ladies, if you have ways that you are combating this at the moment, comment below. People want to hear what you have to say. People need help. Girls need help. there's, like I said yesterday, for the guys that want to gain weight, there is other options out there for females going through menopause as well, which is the hormone replacement therapy. That's something I don't know fuck all about, but if there's ladies out there that do know about it, please speak up, please talk about it. I know one or two ladies that do use hormone replacement therapy, and they feel fantastic, you know? So, listen, that's an open conversation. That's my opinion on bits and pieces. If the takeaway from today is, ladies, don't calorie restrict. Eat well and eat good food, but weight train, weight lift, build some muscle. You build more muscle, you're gonna burn more calories. If you're burning more calories, you're burning the fat. Okay? You're gonna get rid of the whatever the hell is hanging around here. All right? That's my daily crack for today. Giddy up!